2.
No, I mean, we did the last episode where we focused on online versus offline differences, and it's a worthy enough topic. I think we should just keep it going and just do it from a different angle. But I think before we do that, we still have to introduce who the hell we are. I'm Russel, Lolacher.
I'm Yukari, Peerless.
And get engaged. You're watching it.
Online, in life, and at work.
I love changing it because it messes her
I
up
know,
every
it's
single
like,
time.
Yeah.
So you're the one that brought this one to the table, so I thought...
So, like online and offline, too, I think I'm the same, I think. But, I've heard, more than a few stories, that, certain people are totally different online and offline. One thing is, recently I was just, going crazy on Facebook ranting about this, but...
literally crazy.
Yeah, there's, there's certain people who are always nice to me, where when everyone can see it, I'm talking a Twitter or Facebook, commenting on my stuff, and said, very nice, supportive, I want to help you, let me help you with this. So I was like, okay, well, thank you very much, I'll get in touch, and I will get in touch, and then turns out, I don't hear from this person, right. Or it just comments, very douchey comments, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you're that kind of person. Where did that come from? You were so nice in the public social media area.
Yeah.
And now we have the private conversation. You're a different person. It was what happened here? And I kind of realized I'm not the only person experiencing it. So. Yeah.
Do you think that comes from, there's that old thing where radio DJs used to have personas, where they'd be crazy,
right.
Crazy great, but in real life they're I sit at home and I pet my cats.
Right,
they're completely different people.
I know those people too, right?
Yeah.
They're, they do have the brand and persona. That's fine, but
right. So maybe this is to a smaller degree. And I agree with you, and I think it comes back to. I mean, I know this is ad nauseum, the whole authentic and transparent. But there's also got to be a section of that which I guess is pretty much authenticity, which is being genuine, being genuine in your approach. If you're offering something, follow up.
Well, so like the persona talk, that's fine because it's not really hurting anybody else, right? You're crazy on when you're on, and when in private time you're quiet and don't want to talk to people, like movie stars and celebrities, they're
acting
that.
And
right. That's fine, but. If you offer something, then you can't say oh, that was just, that was just...
That wacky, nutty persona guy of mine, he was a nice guy, I'm not.
That doesn't make any sense. No, who likes that? Really?
And I don't care if you're a person or a brand, what does that say about you? Right away, it just irritates the crap out of you that you're but I thought we were going to have sort of this meeting of the minds and this sort of relationship where there was a give and take, and then it's just sort of cut off because they had ulterior motives. It's not very genuine.
The interesting thing is, I've been talking to my friends about it, and a few people brought up, those people, they're not going to go far because everyone's going to find out. And I know a few people that already have that reputation, oh yeah, that person is all talk, that's all this person does on social media. And again, it's not just social media either. We do have those people.
Absolutely.
In real life too, offline.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's a perfect example where people are very two-faced.
Right.
Very two-faced, very Jekyll, very Hyde, right? I mean, they're shaking you with one hand and stabbing you in the other one, right? So I mean, there are those people as much since the dawn of time. Online just amplifies it like he does with everything else to a bigger degree.
So annoying.
Oh, absolutely. And it also amplifies that reputation more.
Right.
Because if people find out you're like that, it's like ripples in a pond, as we all know. A whisper on social media is a scream and about, 5,000 retweets.
Right.
So, you really have to figure out what foot you want to put forward and what you're presenting and sharing with people and follow through and be, who are you? Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
It's a tough question. It's not a tough question.
No,
it shouldn't be a tough question.
Almost like a cautionary tale, right?
And do people even realize they're doing it?
No.
Or you hope not. You hope they're not doing it.
Yeah, no.
Specifically. Imagine if they are, eh? Jerk.
That's so messed up.
Thankfully, I haven't run across. I know you have a few times. I haven't run across it too much, and I hope I don't.
We just had a secret gossip session before this.
Yes.
We did this all the time.
Yes, but I haven't encountered it as much, but it's not that it's not out there, and I certainly run to it in real life. And the show is about engagement, offline and online. So yeah, I mean, be a human freaking being about this kind of stuff. That's all I can say about it.
Be genuine, right? Like if you don't want to help, don't offer it.
Exactly, and don't think just by offering it makes you look like a good person. You actually have to do something.
Right.
You know what I want to point out? End of the show. You are more hand gestury than I am right now.
Really?
You were all like pow pow whack whack. No, you totally were. Like Sonny Chiba, you were like hands going all over the place.
I don't know.
It had to be said. It had to be said. No, it's okay. I've been like, I was doing this and I was folding my
Well, I'm
arms.
just trying not to do exactly the same thing. I kept I'm changing.
What do you do with my hands? Yeah, no, I'm totally the same way.
Sorry.
But at least she's being genuine about it.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
So thanks for watching another episode. This was Getting Engaged.
Online, in life, and at work.
Take care.
Bye.